There's a story to tell you about that is going to move you deeply. If you have been affected by cancer, somebody in your family's been affected by cancer, there's a young woman by the name of Stacy Sisk. And if you will go to this website, BelieveInstitute.com, you can see her story. And I know Stacy, I've known her for years. I knew her husband, Hank. Stacy Sisk received a cancer diagnosis. I mean, just getting that diagnosis will knock you down. But Stacy was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 36, and it was a 1-2 punch because her husband, Hank, was also fighting cancer. Mm-hmm. And you can follow their story each Tuesday at BelieveInstitute.com. And the reason I want you to do that is because there's some real truth here. It's an amazing story of love and devotion between the two of them. But more than that, Stacy has stepped outside of her grief to talk to you directly about making sure that you are screening yourself and going and get the necessary screenings for different things, that the different kinds of cancers that are...
You know, when someone walks in the room and they're the kind of person that just kind of lights it up and everybody's attracted to that person because they just have so much charisma. Stacy is that person. So I would urge you to go see her story. She'll really help you if you or somebody you know has been diagnosed. It's BelieveInstitute.com.
Now, this is brought to you by the Willamette Valley Cancer Institute. It's to inspire and encourage everyone, especially those touched by cancer. You will see Stacy's story. I guarantee you that you will be moved. But more than that, maybe you'll be moved to action in your own life. All right? BelieveInstitute.com. Check it out. 825 New Country 93. There's a story to tell you that you need to know about, and we hope that you'll follow this story because it's so touching, but it's something that can affect you in your life.
I know. Hold your hand up if you or someone you know or someone in your family has ever been diagnosed with cancer. That's a word we don't like to say. But when it happens, you're stunned. You're knocked aback. You don't know what to do. And we have a place where you can go to get more information and to see an inspirational story. An
amazing story about some friends of mine who... I was there at the beginning when Hank and Stacy got married. I remember Hank and I worked together for years. Hank Sisk has since died of cancer.
Right.
I remember when Hank started talking about meeting Stacy and how wonderful she was. And you could see on the night they got married in Cottage Grove, the absolute bond between these two people and the deep love they had for each other.
And he was in the midst of fighting his cancer when, lo and behold, Stacy was diagnosed. And her story is online. You can go see it at BelieveInstitute.com.
The reason to do this is to inspire you and encourage anyone who's been touched by cancer, especially if you've been diagnosed. There is cancer treatment available right here in our community, and you can learn more by going to the Believe Institute. It's sponsored by the folks at the Willamette Valley Cancer Institute.
We just watched today's episode. Stacy's on there talking about her experience, and it will tear your heart out. And it's so inspirational if you or someone you know has been diagnosed.
So would you please go look at it and follow the story? I think you'll be deeply touched. BelieveInstitute.com. And how she gets through this, how she's able to talk about this is beyond me.
Yeah, I know.
What strength.
I know.
649 New Country 93.3.